NDC executive and as make say NDC penny for no many abre eye panya some ketwa na nyina efa Kumawood actress maame Mercy Asiedu eho emra bi atwam akoto dwase maami kwaji V8 ne dollars free ye mampani dada John Dramani mo honoma enya asem ketwa abusuafo mahamade no ho sem efasika ne V8 ho de enye ne ana ye be den ye beka awi ade chi ade se nyina na ebi ba abonten firi se wahye da siesie sanu manyina wo fom na efifi na epi na obi ehunu yo mabonyene a ekoso we mampani dada John Dramani Mahama entem ene de NDC executive for ne senya do mepene ne apene chena aga first aka MPP for the Chesa protest so na de omo NDC for Chesa protest na say e ma me Mercy Asiedu en fa V8 eni bibia wajo e ma peni da John Dramani Mahonom e fa mbra
yen nananom bu baby say so tu edruboni a ebi eka wano adetina me busa ebebebrebe we na yen nanim say in the middle of last month na NDC amanuko no General Johnson Asiedu inketia akotam secret recording babonto ye ho press conference bebre say ye na say beka ya ko ye ho press conference bebre so person odugu Attorney General Godfred Odami enimase ye na enim sensema baye omo ye for forensics afa asemi hu no mu said they be asemi die enima na say asemi die fake na enye true and I say tape no it has been rigged and I say it has been duped with other recordings and I say other information and authentic. Some kwaso Johnson Asiedu nketia so sa ono so sa NDC MP bi so sa eyini to asem ketua Johnson Asiedu nketia hye papa visionwa NDC MP o hye so sa eyini to with another secret recording bia Johnson Asiedu nketia ininda ne ho so okokekan ye tenanom Ghana for semi die ano ade ntimo kan me honan kogesa ensemu ntwemu mbra medamase.
Now, the NDC press conference started sometime around 2 o'clock, and Asiedu Ketia started with, because we don't have too much time, I'll jump over this. Thursday we'll do a lot more. Asiedu Ketia started by electing himself to be the justice of the High Court. He gave the reasons why the judge should rule in a certain way. He talked about how Setekwe's testimony. Asiedu Ketia gave value to Setekwe's testimony and said because of Setekwe's testimony, nobody should be able to incarcerate case to force him. I'm not sure whether he's the judge. I don't know what he was doing.
Sawoba o my Ghana mo ansentre ni ba ko wa gini din na wache won sentre edwuma ne mu pa eba ne brofo a wodi edwuma eba ne potokasa nso a kafra eba ne twi nso a ani na de bedia no wodi edwuma nkasa enye obia te se yewura Paul Adomako ochre na papa yi wo dini juma ewo Joy Prime wakasa papa na ensema wo busa ina enese na NDC for press conference ya mokoko ye emfaso ben na ede ebremo ya o chairman Asiedu Nketia Johnson ensema wo di tudwa no nsema wo kanu ni na ede di pepesa wo pese NDC aban no wo na wo fa edi so na wo kire se emfa sede mosi akwa record obi ekasa ya eji Attorney General ne kasa amakwa record na modi dina so kasa edidi nsenhunu sabi ni na no wotre se enko bibia enpusu bibia da esanse yase opusu numa na wote ne kankan mo yama court kasim ho ensama eda ho ya yewura atofosen ne nsama ye twina trentwie no mo yama asam no aye kese eno ntino mo nsama modi etudwa no opini kire se ohunu ne fareba ohunu ne to ehunu ne ti na titiru no sobo no wode bebo yewura Johnson Asiedu enkatia senka mo behwem na mo campaign na ekosoi mo hwem na nka mo de moni edi ekiri no wo kire se mo asro mo hina na mugu isi office ho enen de bi nso egu court dem ho aya ye hunu bebia mo de mo nsam efa na ensam a ekoso en se wo wure voice mo kire se mo recording to mo de sorry de etian se be yanka court ene no endi mbusebusa ne nsam no yese doctorate ene ade kasa doctorate and say kasa ne de omo kire se ono ane kasa na bebi ne ye chinchim ne ade ebusua aha Raja media me pesa me kasa ebe yetenti yenkoti nchirem na nkasa wa bra yewura Paul Adomako ochre ede nchirechemu eba.
So here is the matter. Johnson Asiedu Nketia decides to elect himself to run the NDC press conference. Now, the NDC press conference started sometime around 2 o'clock, and Asiedu Nketia started with, because we don't have too much time, I'll jump over this. Thursday we'll do a lot more. Asiedu Nketia started by electing himself to be the justice of the High Court. He gave the reasons why the judge should rule in a certain way. He talked about how Setekwe's testimony. Asiedu Nketia gave value to Setekwe's testimony and said because of Setekwe's testimony, nobody should be able to incarcerate Keisela Forson. I'm not sure whether he's the judge. I don't know what he was doing, but this is how he started the press conference. I was monitoring, same as many of you were. And those of you didn't hear it, hold on, I'm going to tell you everything he said. So Asiedu Nketia started like that, and I was wondering, but Asiedu Nketia, I started receiving text message. Are you listening to your man? Yeah, he's my man. So I was listening. He said the judge cannot rule this way, blah blah blah, all trying to suggest and posit a narrative that suggests that Ato Forson is not guilty. Fair enough, he's entitled to do that. So that ended. Then he came to the tape. He announced to the audience that the press that he has a tape of 12 or 12 something minutes, 13 minutes or so. He indicated when the tape occurred, when the conversations occurred. Then he started playing the tape. Ordinarily, if you are a politician and you're holding a press conference, or you're anybody holding a press conference, ordinarily, you will allow the media to listen to the full length of the tape, that they may make their own impressions, isn't it? No. Asiedu Nketia was aware, and he's a clever man. He was aware that if he allows the media to listen to the entire tape, they will come up with suggestions that suggest that the tape is empty. That's what they will do. They will come up with suggestions that suggest that the tape is empty. So he was guiding the media through the tape. So he plays one, then stops, then says, oh, you heard what Prophet Ami said? This is what he said. He was trying to lead the thinking of the media. Maybe he doesn't have enough respect for Ghanaian media. He doesn't know that we can make our own decision. By now, Asiedu Nketia should know that the people in the media, plenty of them are lawyers. Every media house has lawyers. So you, Asiedu Nketia, you will not interpret a tape to the media because they have plenty. Joy FM has lawyers, City FM has lawyers, Peace FM has lawyers. Media has lawyers everywhere. Here in Metro TV we have lawyers, so we don't need you to tell us that.
Asiedu Nketia is actually deceiving the NDC full soldiers.
The thing you heard means this. I thought that was very disrespectful. And if I was there, I'll raise my hand. I'll say, General Secretary, party chairman, hold on, play the tape, let's listen. After that, you can make your comment. But this trying to guide us into what is in the tape and telling us how we should look at it is completely off, because it's disrespectful to the journalists who are listening, because we can listen and make our own impression. He wouldn't have been able to do that in an English press conference. I've sat in English press conferences so many times where the journalists will tell the president, hey, please, don't say that. You play, let's listen. Just tell us what you want to tell us. Don't tell us how we should see it. It's not, we will go to our editorial room, look at it and make a decision. But this was not the case. I was now telling them how they should see the tape. Okay, so now let's get to the battles of the tape. First of all, let's begin with the theory of the case. Godfrey Dame talks about the theory of the case, and then when they stop the tape, Asiedu Nketia comes to introduce a new matter, an extraneous matter that was not on the tape. And this is what they did. This is what the propaganda machine was doing today. The very embarrassing propaganda machine. The tape says A, Asiedu Nketia finishes and says the tape says B. Have a listen. Have a listen to that. The theory of the case. Have a listen.
In my view, if we agree to this theory, it's so simple. The theory of the case.
Not agree to the way you want to go. The way you want to go about it.
If you agree to this deal, where the witness agrees with Godfrey Odame the way he wants to go about the case, then the witness